Hey everyone, this is Kit-Maher
and Aviva Littrell.
We're here in Wareham, Massachusetts, where we're visiting a cranberry bog at 80 Makepeace, which has been around for years and years in Massachusetts. We're going to talk to a cranberry foreman to get a little bit of an idea about fall harvesting.
Yes.
So everyone, we're going to be talking to Alex Manchester. He's a cranberry foreman here, and he's going to introduce himself here. Hey Alex, tell us what you do here at 80 Makepeace and what's going on here in the fall.
Well, I'm a cranberry foreman for the 80 Makepeace company, so I'm responsible for growing about 200 acres of cranberry property for the company, which then delivers our harvested fruit to the Ocean Spray Fruit Processing Cooperative.
Wonderful. Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera to show our viewers what's going on here at fall. Can you explain the process right now? This is step one in the cranberry harvesting process, correct?
Yes, indeed. So once we've confirmed that the cranberries are in fact red, and that redness is brought on by the morning and evening cool temperatures towards the end of September and into October, once that pigmentation is complete and mature, we'll let a few inches of water out onto the cranberry property. We just draw it directly out of the landscape. A lot of times it's supplied by a river or a pond or a natural reservoir. We aim to get the water about ankle deep. Then these cranberry picking machines here have fixed finger comb tines, and they're just gently grooming through the cranberry plants, which are in fact a low-lying, creeping, sprawling vine, gently separating the berry from it. The berry floats free out of the tire. It has a sealed seed chamber inside with an air pocket that allows it to float, so there's very little vehicular damage. Once they've done going around each cranberry section and separating the fruit, we'll elevate the water to full stage, which in this case will probably be about pockets depth, and then we'll corral the cranberries on the surface of the water like a life preserver type boom material. Once they're in a tight bundle, we'll then pump them off the surface of the water into tractor trailers.
Very cool. So how long have you been working here, and what kind of goes into being a cranberry foreman here?
Well, I've been with the company since 2011, and I came into it by being a local guy and growing up in the area and working here on school vacations. I really enjoy the animals out here. They're somewhat of a distraction still. Well, to be a cranberry farmer, you have to wear a lot of different hats. You have to be a horticulturalist, an amateur mechanic, an advanced mechanic if you have it in you. I don't.
Yeah.
You have to be a meteorologist, definitely. An entomologist too. There's plenty of life out here besides cranberries. It's a complete ecosystem, I can safely say.
So you talked a little, okay, let's get a little closer to the cranberries. You talked a little bit about the coloring of the cranberries. When do you know that the cranberries are ready to be harvested? And then which types of cranberries can't be harvested? So the ones you have to discard. What are some indicators of those?
Well, so we aim to get the cranberry, we want the cranberry to be as full red as possible. So the quality of that redness is a qualitative incentive for the fruit's value at market. That being said, there are a lot of white cranberries that are out here in what will eventually be this cranberry load. Those cranberries are okay for where these cranberries are going, which is for process. So it's going to end up being either jelly cranberry sauce or juice concentrate or swim-dried cranberries.
Very cool.
For cranberry juice, the white ones won't matter as much because they'll be pulverized into a puree and then strained out. So taste-wise, the white cranberries taste the same as the red cranberries.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And that's true with baking too. You don't necessarily need to throw away your white cranberries that you're baking.
Okay, that's awesome. I'm going to get a little closer to show our viewers what it looks like down here. Don't want to get too close to the edge, but here's what the cranberries look like. And it's step one in the process of harvesting. So it looks like the cranberries are in neat rows right now. They're being raked. It's pretty gorgeous out here today. So this is just one of the bogs. Can we walk over and see the one to the left over there? Show them the, kind of the vastness of the space. And they just finished raking that part as well.
Yes.
Correct?
Alex, how many acres does 80 Makepeace have in total, if you happen to know?
Well, currently we're harvesting just under 2,000 acres of cranberry bog.
Wow.
But we also own about 12,000 acres of upland and supportlands as well.
Very nice. And you mentioned that a little bit about the water and the irrigation system. Can you tell me how the water is transferred from bog to bog?
Sure. Most of these cranberry systems here, which is especially true in southeastern Massachusetts, are set up sort of like steps in a lock system. So this cranberry bog that we're looking at here is, I believe it's the lowest one in the chain. The one on the other side of this upland dike here is at a higher elevation, and the one further up higher still. So a lot of the water here is controlled by gravity, because most of these cranberry properties were set up prior to the turn of the century, before the advent of the combustion engine. Spread the water around. So most of them are circulated within the water system here.
Very nice. So are they, let's get a little closer look at the machine since they pulled up. At what time of day does the harvesting process begin?
About 7 a.m. is when we start, and everything's driven by the depth of that water. This is perfect depth right here. These machines are all in-house designed and built by our own talented fabricators and engineers. This style of machine has fixed finger comb tines that are dragging through the cranberry vines. It's a gasoline engine that's been converted to propane gas, so in the event of an accident we can control a fuel leak and limit the potential for contamination. These hydraulic arms are all powered by a vegetable oil, again to minimize risk of contamination.
Now, can you tell us a little bit about the threats of frost and what you guys do to kind of prevent that?
Well, sure. In this building right here is probably the cranberry grower's single most valuable tool. That's our sprinkler pump. In the event of a frost emergency, because we can experience a lot of temperature extremes out here in the cranberry bog, usually there being the lowest feature in the landscape, cool air tends to settle there. There's a lot of radiational cooling as well. So if the forecast is say for 40 degrees in Boston, it could be as low as 25, 24 degrees out there in spots. We'll have to run the sprinklers at night. And as long as that 32-degree water is continually hitting those cranberry plants, it's enough to insulate the whole property from getting scorched by frost.
Oh, great. And then after step one, they head on to a different bog, correct? Can you tell us a little bit about how it gets onto the truck and goes to ocean spray?
Yes. So after all these cranberry plants have been harvested, it'll take another day or so to get this water elevated full stage until they can be pumped off into tractor trailers. Those tractor trailers are then headed to an ocean spray receiving facility where they'll get up on a weigh scale and go through a preliminary test. They'll go around back, and the whole entire tractor trailer and everything will lift up on a ramp up in the air. It'll unload the load into a water course sort of system headed for freezer storage.
Awesome, great. Well, we spent the day here with Alex, and we really appreciate you having us here. We're going to have more photos, more videos to tell you a little bit more about the process of the cranberry bogs here in Massachusetts. So stay tuned, everyone, and thanks again. We can thank Alex here.
Yeah, thanks so much, Alex.
Yeah, we'll give you one scan again of the cranberry bog. Things have quieted down now that the machines have stopped. It's absolutely gorgeous out here today, so we've really been spoiled with the views today. And for more more videos like this. Stay tuned. We're going to have a full feature where you can read more about the history at 80 Makepeace, the process of cranberry growing, harvesting, and shipping out to Ocean Spray. Thanks everyone, and have an awesome day.